Well, hey there again. We're back at the solar homestead, as we like to say, or the solar haven. But I did get some wiring done and everything. I did put those little things on the corner here. As you can see there, that says classic. I don't know if I can see it or not, but it says classic wire for. This was actually 6-gauge SOW cable. And it's so big that when I took the wire casings off of it, I actually kept it, and it makes a nice little protector. All I done was zip tie it on those corners there, that way no one could bang their knees on it or whatever. But anyway, she's wired up now, and I got it all kind of wire managed a little bit and zip tied and everything. But there's another question that maybe some people out there could answer. I mean, I know it can be done, I just have to put my mind to it somehow. I wired this whole array, all 4 panels here are in series, so it's doing like 130 volts open voltage. But I have these 2 connectors here. Where did the other one go to? Wow. Well, anyway, it's hidden here. See right here? And so what I done was I left this part here open that ties these 2 panels together. Now if I disconnect these, or disconnect this middle wire here, because these 2 panels, and then it goes to these 2 panels on the other side here, I can run 2 panels right here, these 2 and then the other 2 in parallel by connecting these cables up. Now what would be nice to have is to have a switch that I connect these cables into and these cables to. That way I can make it switchable voltage from 130 to whatever it could. I think it was open voltage was around 65. It was 65, 66. So if I have open voltage on that right there, 65 and then 130, what I like to be able to do is switch between the voltages. That way inside I can combine other arrays to when the power goes out, I can just use my big Frankenstein switches to where I switch to my lower voltage panels that are on the grid tie inverters that have limiters on there. Because I have to keep the voltages low on the grid tie inverters that are limited, those panels that those are on, when there's a power outage, I can just throw them on. Because I have like a 1440 watt array and an 1800 watt array. So I can combine, say, the 1400 watt array, which wouldn't overpower one of the charge controllers, with 1000 watts. And right here on this array, just in case there's a power outage, I can come out here and switch and then go just full off-grid solar if a power outage happens. But yeah, that's the way that's wired up. And if I don't slip and bust my rear end here today, I use this SOW cable, which is 4 conductor, and as you can see, I didn't bury it, didn't bother with it. I got a line hanging, it goes up here to the secondary or the main array, and it goes on over to the combiner box, and then has its own little circuit going inside to the solar charge controllers. But that's how she's looking. I thought I'd throw that question out there about the switches though, or is there a switch for it? I'm sure there could be one for some sort of fancy way of connecting things. But yeah, that's the question of the day. Does anybody know anything about a switch that I could use. I've been kind of looking, and I don't see anything out there unless there's something I have to make or something like that, which I could do. But you know, people out there might have a source or a place or somewhere where they know there could be a special switch like that. So if anybody knows of one or has one, you know, link one down there in the comments section of this video. Maybe you might be able to find me a switch. That would be great. That way I don't have to come out here and unplug all the time if I wanted to do that. I think later on in the future though, I will be upgrading these panels. I'd like to go to a 320, maybe 400 watt panels, 435. I can get 435 watt panels. I know that. That way I won't have to deal with that. I'll have that as a separate array with higher wattage panels, and that would be just fine that way. But yeah, I thought I'd throw that question out to you. Maybe somebody out there knows the answer, knows the link, knows where to find it. It's a nice little view of them, ain't it? Other than that, main array's doing fine. This one right here, it's keeping up by the 12 volt rig inside, which I'm going to have to do a video on for you guys. This is keeping that going. This is 640 watts. As you can see, the other rack's missing. I'll take you around to that real quick. But this is keeping I think I estimated about 6 kilowatt hour lithium bank inside. Perfect for what I'm doing in there. As you can see, this is the old rack. It was made out of bed frame rails, you know, kind of put together. It's still sturdy, but it's made of wood on the base. Other panels are sitting right here. These panels will eventually be put on the roof right here. Once I get there, I will probably have to have the help of what we always like to say, Bob the Builder. He's a skinnier guy than I am, lighter, and I'm not getting up on that roof. I might break a neck. And so yeah, we're going to tear this down, or you know, who knows? Bob the Builder might need it for something. Who knows? He's got panels. He might be able to use it. He'd have to replace the wheels on it. That's what I did here on this one. I replaced those with rubber wheels. I did get the extra washers on here finally. So it's all, if you can see down here. So yeah, there's no, get that pointed right. Yeah, see the wheels work perfect now. But yeah, that's putting out great power. Actually, while I'm here, I actually do need to reposition this just a tiny bit, actually. There we go. I don't know why it got positioned the way it did, but it was kind of pointed more this direction. I needed it more this direction, so give it that more south facing, but southwest too. But everything's going great here, making mad power today. Running a lot off of grid power, or nah, come on, we know we're not running a lot off of grid power. Running off of solar power, I meant. Running a lot off of solar power today. See, mine's not right. And then down there, the little western facing evening power. I did see 718, 20 watts out of it yesterday. So we'll see today. It's a little more open skies. It's been a little bit cloudy. Been getting hazed over a little bit here from the smoke from the forest fires out west. They're talking that we probably will get some come next week from the heavy plume that's coming across the United States right now. So stay safe, because bad air conditions. So anyway, once again, like I'm asking, if anybody knows anybody about a switch that I'm talking about, you know, give the link in the description below. Click that like button once again down there. It only hurt once, trust me. And subscribe. I'm 3 subscribers away from hitting 500. Then we got to get to that 1,000 subscriber goal. And just maybe out of 1,000 subscribers, we'll have a giveaway. I can't tell you what it's going to be, but there'll be a giveaway. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have fun, ladies and gentlemen.